morning, everyone. Welcome back to Dyson Sphere Project. Now, where we left off here is that we were starting to build up a magnetic motors factory, and we were just trying to look at some guides on how many I'd need of each thing to be able to do that, and we got nowhere. And it was at that point that I thought, you know, I've been streaming for a while, I need a break. And so that's what we did, but now we're back. Now, one of the things I'm just noticing from my vantage point here is I don't need all of these yellow guys, right? I need another line of the green guys to even need all those yellow guys, but at some point I might need the green guys. Just some of the things I think about as I fly around my factory. Not that I'm actually going to do anything about it, but anyway. We're going to pick up some graphite, just fill up, you know, make sure we've got plenty of fuel for while we're wandering around so we don't have to come back all the time. What else might we need? I get the feeling I might need another row of factories for this one. And I'm getting the feeling I'm definitely going to need some more smelters. Alright. That's probably all we'll need. Probably, maybe not. It's all just a big guess here. So if you haven't figured out by now, if you're looking for, you know, exact quantities and perfection sort of thing, setups, you've come to the wrong place, people. We're just, stick up a thumb, good enough. Looks like it'll fit. I have done the precise sort of thing before, and it gets old real quick. And because I play this for fun, I stream for fun, not for profit. Yeah, we ain't doing stuff like that. Alright, so this is going to give us our copper supplies. Of course, because we're mining copper. Makes sense, right? Probably a redundant statement just right there. Rotated too much. We'll get this here. Oh, my office door is opening itself. Got a bit of a cross breeze in here. It's a hot day in Australia. Okay, now we got some copper coming in. We're gonna need to refine that copper. We're gonna go to my blueprint. I kind of want a different blueprint setup though, right? I don't like these. Are a little bit too big. Like we don't need 8 rows. So we're gonna do a new blueprint here. All right. Yeah, there we are. Gonna kind of cut it like that. Just gonna do a row of 4 each, right? Save. No, rename this. Yeah. Hey, thought I... Oh. Can I... Yeah. Smelters each row. Right, there we go. That should be... Alright. Quit the mood. Whoa! Oh, that scared me. That was... If you could hear it, the sound of my door... Yeah, I gotta fix it. I'm gonna be back in just a second. And I'm back. There we go. There we go. Alright. That was... You know, jumping out of my skin here. You do not need me yelling in fright into my microphone. Alright, it didn't... Really? Where do I change the... Yeah, I changed you. So, smelter 4 row. Save changes. There we go. Alright, double click on that one. Bring it up. I'm pretty sure I'm going to want to change this anyway. So that's going that way, but that's going the opposite way, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So we're going to remove that. I'm going to tell it to go this way instead. Then set this up like this. Alright, so that's a much better layout. Let's go to our blueprint. Cut that. Do this. Can we get that? Yep. 4-row smelter. See, it says save path. It's that I want. Alright, save. Now, this one, we're going to delete. Alright, and then we're going to quit the mode. Ah. Yeah, you've got the wrong recipe set. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh me. Let's do that. There we go. You like that. Then you like that. Good, good, good. Up those. And we have copper. Alright. We got the copper. Now we are going to want to run it up like this across, and then we'll just go up the geo line here. Now I can see some bits where I didn't successfully fill it in now that I've got some better light. Let's take care of those now. Get it done now rather than later. A little bit inconvenient to stop or for my blueprints to be interrupted. Not that I really have factory blueprints made as of yet. Are we gonna run it up the side here? So that everything's gonna start coming into this factory, all kind of in the one place. Just gonna help with my organizational skills here. Like that. And we will have run out of titanium, I suspect. Go check if that's true. That is true. We have run out of titanium. Oh, so we could put more. What's that going to get us, though? What's our current research? Is inventory capacity. Are we energy circuit? Drones. What drones is a good one now? Yeah, we're gonna do another trip, I think. to the molten planet at some point, so I might as well just grab the research now. Well, let the drones pop out. There we go. These two. Alright, we've got copper coming up. Now, so our entire goal of this space here will be to create magnetic, electromagnetic turbines. Green motors. Green motors is what we're going to call it. Motors and green motors, because, yeah, the other things are too hard. Alright, so let's look at the recipe. Every 2 seconds, I'm going to need 2 motors and 2 magnets. Oop. What did I just press? Oh no! I have entered some kind of screenshot mode. I don't know how to deal with this. There we go. Whew! Alright. Don't press random buttons if I can work out what random button I just pressed. Now, where are we? We're talking about motors. Green motors. So, 1 a second, basically, of each. So to do 1 a second, I'm going to need a 2 to 1 ratio, right? So for every one of these, I'm going to need to be producing 2 electric motors. Alright, now if I want to do a full belt is 6 a second, right? So let's say we want to get a full belt, Mark 1 belt of electromagnetic turbines, which means 12 of these guys. So that's what we're going to put down first, 12 of them down at the end here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right, so we're working backwards from what we need. Giving myself plenty of space here as well, so I can expand it out. If I went down here, then it'd be a shorter thing, and I can't really expand out the lines as well. So that's the only reason I'm starting up a little bit higher. Alright, now we know from that we're going to need to produce on a 2 to 1 ratio, right? And we're gonna need probably 2 belts of these electric motors coming in, 2 of our standard belts. So we're going to group it in lots of 12 for that as well. So to do that, we're going to go up slightly higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we'll have the same sort of row happening again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, so we're making a start here. We're moving, hurrah! Now these things are going to need a fair bit of feeding into them to make them work as well. Some of the things they're going to need are these magnetic coils themselves. So to make these, to make 1 a second, I need 2 and 1. And we're also going to need a little bit of excess for the electromagnetic turbines as well. Right? So I know for these that it's going to be, you need one a second, basically. So to start us off, we need 6 of these factories to power just our lower line there. So that's what we're going to put in next. It's going to go up here. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so we know that they're going to need to be these ones. Just going to mark them down as to what they're going to be, so that we can work with it. Green motors down here. Now, we have 24 of these factories, right? So 24 of these means we're going to need 12 of these to run it, I think. Because we're going to need 1 every 2 seconds. Oh, sorry, we're going to need 12 a second. So to produce 12 a second, I need another 6 of these. So we're going to do the same thing, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 6, sorry. Yep. Okay, so that's all the magnetic coils that I need. We're doing it. Yeah, I'm being organized. I'm doing, I'm doing maths and shit. Now the final thing I'm going to need is cogs. So every 2 seconds, it's going to need 1 cog. And these will produce 1 a second. So again, I'm just going to need 6 cogs. No, I'm going to need 12 cogs, right? There's 24 things, so 12 cogs, so another row of factories. Top here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And somehow they became magnet factories. Alright. That's alright, we're going to set them to cogs. You are cog factories. And the only other things that we need are the raw materials. So let's look at our raw materials. This doesn't need magnets, so all our magnets need to go straight into these magnetic coils. Now we have 12 of them. Every second we're going to need 2 times 12, so we're going to need 24 a second. So that's actually 3 lines, full lines of magnets, and I think I've got 1, right? Have we got that right? No, it's 4 full lines. Jeepers. So almost immediately, we're not going to keep up. Proliferators will help a little bit with that though. And I'm also thinking that what I can do is immediately do that. Cut that, right? And that gives us 2 lines. The other thing it needs is copper, yeah. Good. Yeah, so I am almost guaranteed to not be set up with the raw resources I'm going to need to make a full belt of green stuff. Now, I have also made a mistake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I actually want to cut this line about here. Because that's where our second one's going to cut in. Well, we're just going to do that. Make it go up. One more. Make it go up one. And run up along here. Till we get to about there. And I think that will allow you to start coming back down. Yeah! Like that. Now I haven't thought through how I'm going to need to raise things above the inputs here, but that's okay. I'm going to need copper in 2 places, I believe. Am I? No, do I only need 1? You don't need copper. You need copper. Right, cool. That's good. Alright, so we just need this copper line. Just need the copper line running along here, really. So there's no point in running the inputs to there. So I might just cut that away. Just kind of yoink our copper down this way instead. Now, if these are outputting, how many a second? 2 a second each. Essentially, I've got like 4 belts or so of these coming out here, right? So each group of these can output some things. Now, from our earlier math, we said that we need, for 12 of these, we need essentially 1 a second to run them. So I need 12 a second. So half of this is going to go down to our belts. So go 1, and then 2, like that. Oh, no, slightly like this. Right, and then up. There we go. That will be our output belts for down here. And then these guys are going to be reserved for these. Which means I can probably do something. What do you need? 1. So iron is going to be your preference. So you can be the third one out and just do 1. So 1, 2, 3. Yep, like that. And then do the same. Oh, no. That, yeah. We'll do this, 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 and then kind of like that. Alright, so these supply this, these supply this. Cool. Now, input wise, need 2 of iron, 1 of things. Right, so we've got 1 iron belt, we've got 6 a second coming out. And I'm gonna need 1 a second for 12, so again, we ain't gonna have enough iron lines by a long mile here. So we're going to do the same sneaky thing and just clip it there and grab this. So at least we've got 2 lines of stuff. Now my cogs want 1 a second. I don't have 1 a second out of this. What does this produce? This produces 1 a second. So at the moment I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to need another 4 smelters eventually here, once we've upgraded some belts. But to upgrade some belts, we need magnetic or green motors. So it's kind of a circular trap that we're in at the moment. But once we do get those extra belts, these all transport 12 a second, right? So a single line can deal with this. And that's how we're going to set things up. In that we're going to go, okay, you're going to go down here. Go like that. Move down. Around like this. And then that's going to be my cogs, right? And from there, I can do this. Grab the first 6. And then this. Grab the next 6. No belt upgrades needed. Don't want to waste it. And then we're going to just need you running down. Like so. Not gonna power everything by a long shot, but that's okay. It's just gonna get it started. We can get some green belts out and bootstrap this up to a more efficient factory. Just by improving our belts. So at the moment, this line, if I've got it right, it's gonna power a single line. It wants basically 1 a second, so it's going to power half of it. Then when we upgrade it, it's going to power the whole lot. Now on our cogs, also going to run this down. I want this one first. Go up 1. Down, go like this. You get to here. Then run you like that. Like that. Down 1 more level. This is even without proliferators as well, which I haven't allowed for yet. Probably should. Efficiency is a good thing. Running around helping my drones get this all finished. Excellent. Oh crap, that's only one. Ha ha ha! I need double this. Hang on. Yeah, so my cogs line actually. You shouldn't be like that. You should go get rid of that, and then you're just a single one. So what are we doing? 2 a second. So 0.5 a second times 12. So 6 a second. Yeah, alright. So I got this wrong too. It's alright, we can fix it. We can fix it. We will run you out like this. And then run you like this. Back down and around. Then about here. I want a splitter. Hey. God knows how I'm going to sneak power poles into this. I think I need it down one more row. Hey, yeah, is there any sneak? We might be able to manage it just by sneaking them in between. That's good. Alright, I think we've got all our inputs sorted out. Alright, so let's start from the top, shall we? We're going to have our input, and then we're going to have our output. Straightforward. I'm going to run that down the line. Like so. I'm going to start introducing power into the mix. Start getting our cogs underway. Now the next thing we're going to do is say that we're going to input our magnets, put our copper, and then output like so. So So we should be able to just copy this down the line. Yeah. We haven't put in proliferators. Oh crap, I left them all somewhere. And let's go to the mall. Pretty sure I'm making those. There they are. Thank you. Anything else I might hit? I might need some more belts actually. Grab some of them. And I think also want to grab some more carbon. Time to run, Loish. Gotta keep powered. Oops. Kept hitting the down button. Ah! No! Oh, that didn't work out the way I hoped. Yeah, how are we gonna run this? We're gonna do you there, you there. What I might do is just cut a hole in you. Start you going up a little bit earlier. make a spaghetti mess, but I think it's going to be okay. Nope, not going to be okay. How am I going to get that in there? Let's just think this through here, right? So if I do this, you don't want to go halfway down. You can do the same. This. I won't be able to get it in there. So instead, go out like this. Make it higher. You can just start working your way back down to normal or second rung. Get to here, then back down to first rung. And then finally, output line. Cool. Alright, so let's hook up our proliferation first. You will work. Not running you out this way. And then upper rung. Here, and then we're going to put in a splitter, like so, like that. Stay up, please. Down, across like that. Start running down this way to the machines over here. Work you out later. Go like this. Through you. Upper rung again, through you, like this. Start going back down. Down one more rung. Oh, you're a double. Oh, why are you so... Okay. Apparently you set up high. I wasn't really aware of that one. So... gonna need to still go down a rung. So, I've done all proliferation needed here. No, I haven't. Down one. Down one again. Like so. And that'll be taken care of by the machines over there. That's going to come from this stuff. Alright, so the windiest belt ever coming up. Like that. This. This. And just kind of sneak in there. That gets us to end of the line, buddy. I don't know if I can get it down there like that and then run it out, but I can proliferate somewhere else. Some other way for the output. Oh, we're doing it, folks. We're getting there. Now, what we do want to do is power our proliferators sooner rather than later. Start dropping in some power here as well. That's nearly everything powered. Yeah, you need power. Do we have... Where's the actual proliferation juice? Ah. Excellent. Okay, so we got cogs, we got magnets happening now as well. That's actually just been sneakily working in the background here. And then the next thing I think we want to do is start hooking up our engines. One, two, three, I think. And then we're just going to be neat and chop off the lines. And then your output can go like that. Running you down like so. Yep, no issues. We need to chop off the line there. I think we can do the same here. now start producing our engines. Yeah, we're moving! It's proliferating that. Good, we have juice filling up. Of course, there's far too little input happening here. And then the final thing we need to do is hook up these. I say the final thing we'll need to do is to improve our belts so that these are actually, should hook it up on this one, it'll be easier. Chop off the end. Pardon me. Green motors! Yahara! Very basic green motor factory. Now, this is looking like a blueprint, right? This is something that we could copy paste elsewhere, but we must do it once we've upgraded all our belts. Because at the moment, it's kind of all half-assed. If I have to copy paste this, then I have to then upgrade all the belts at the end. So we have a green motors line coming out now, which is fantastic. And we actually need to get it up to our mall. Our other option would be to make one of these guys. To make one of them, I do need to make one of these. For these, I need these, and so on and so forth. So I need graphene. And I'm not... I do need to make them at some point, but, you know, piece by piece. I mean, I might end up with a graphene factory around here. What do we need? Carbon? And we need acid. So acid, we need petrol. Yeah, so makes sense to make our acid elsewhere. That's a little bit dodgy saying that we're going to make an acid factory. I'm not sure I want to run a belt all the way up there. I think I just want to get to the point where we have a planetary logistics station here. Just take those belts to where they're needed rather than trying to make it horribly spaghetti-like. Because that means running all the way up here, all through here and complicating things maybe. Up and up and up and up and up until we get to this guy. So instead, what I think is going to happen is I'll put a planetary logistics station here as well, put some drones that can go back and forth, and supply this with the green belts that it needs. That sounds like a bit more of a plan. And in the meantime, we're going to do that. I'm going to put a box like that. You're going to do blue belts for me. Or teal belts? Green belts? I don't know. The next belt up, because these are blue. These are green, yeah. We'll call it green. Alright, and then you'll output like that. Now, again, we're not going to make huge amounts, maybe just the top row. It's probably still huge amounts, I don't know. And then we're just going to drop a box here for the time being. Do that. And then we'll go grab a whole heap of them. We'll set up a box down here as well. Storage like this. So you can do this. Double output. Meantime, I might just run along here and grab a whole heap of them. Help speed this process up. Uh, 600 should be enough. Well, it's not going to be nearly enough, really, but it's a good start. And seeing as these recipes will take 1 for 3 of them, that's going to be a heap of them made for us. There we go. So what does this need? It needs 3 of those. 1 of those every second. You're going to produce 1 a second anyway, so yeah, we're all good. Till basically the iron runs out here, at which point I'll need a second supply of it. Gonna drop those in because we ain't gonna use that no more. We're gonna be a blue belt only. Green belt. Green belt, get it right. Okay, so that's gonna work away. And we could just, you know, kind of sit here and watch paint dry. Or we could do something productive with our time. And the thing is that I like the idea of the productive thing. And we have stalled on our research again. So what we are going to do is jump over to our lava planet. And we're going to grab a heap of titanium. So we'll get our pointer up, make it easy to find. And off to the Forge World we go. Max speed. Now I think the next thing that we want to set up as well is going to be that acid factory. We need acid for a few things. Once we've completed that motor factory properly. To my left here. Oh, come on. Fly, damn you, that's lava. Ah, look at all that lovely titanium. It's waiting to be collected. I'll go up north to my recharge area. Yeah, so this place is going to be another engine factory because these green motors get used for a lot of things. They get used in production of this, they get used in production of these, they get used in production of the reinforced thrusters necessary for our logistics vessels. We need them, yeah, so lots of them go into these. Yeah, it gets used, you know, a lot of different things. We're also going to need to improve our steel production at some point as well. We've got very basic sort of stuff happening. So those green motors are the powerhouse, pun intended, the motor being, yeah, anyway, of our factory. Now we're going to have to fly past the sun here. So we might, you know, cut it close, why not? Hopefully the gravitational influence. I mean, you can get caught in the gravitational well of... Whoa, yeah, you can. You can fly into the sun now. I think before it used to be that you just fly through it or something. But what I was saying is you can get caught kind of in gravity traps here. You can head to a black hole as well. But I'm not sure if you can achieve escape velocity. I mean, you shouldn't be able to. It should really just be game over. But you can land on a black hole, which is kind of funny. Where are we? Yeah, here I do. Now we're going to hold full of titanium, so we'll go down and drop that off. I might double box it. We'll go see how many of those green belts we've got and see if we can upgrade the parts that we need to. 600, that'll be a good start. Okay, so let's oh, wrong place. These magnets. Let's think this through though. I was saying before, how much do these produce? 1.5 a second. Yeah, I don't think I need to extend this out, right? So 8 is actually going to produce 12. So all I need to do is basically upgrade the lines. So you and you. How many? Yeah, 54 left. And that should supply all the magnets we need now. Next thing is to upgrade you. I will need a little bit of extra here. At 8, I need 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out like this. Something weird there. Alright, so now you should be getting all the iron you need. And then because I've split this into 2 and you're doing 1 a second, then I don't need to upgrade these lines. What I do want to upgrade though got 12 of them. I need 12 a second. So yeah, I still need more coming in. So I actually need an additional line of iron coming in. I can't just do a split. Also not getting enough coming in here for some reason. Should be making it to the end. It is 1 a second. Oh no, I need a line of 24 to run this, right? Because it's 12 of them. So it's gonna, should only make it halfway. Yep. Ha. Yeah, definitely need more iron bars coming into this whole arrangement. Do I have another iron thing nearby? That's taken up by magnets. Yeah, not really. An iron up here. It's a while away though. only other thing I could do is just assist it. Oh, come on. Fine, do that. Upgrade that first. That'll give us a little bit of extra coming in when it doesn't have enough. Help speed up the efficiency of someone. I know, should be perfect maths, but I really need the 3rd level belt to finish that off. I can't really just make a few of them just to fix it. But at least this will help with the balancing. So your preference is going to always be to go down, but with your overflow you can run out there. Yeah, so not quite a pattern that we want to blueprint yet. Maybe it is. The input lines don't really matter. What matters is the factory layout, right? I think we've got that down now, really. Oh, we haven't upgraded all the inputs yet, so yeah, we want to do that yet. So first, that one. Remainder of this. Of them, meaning I need 6 a second, yeah, so that's alright. And with the proliferation, it actually makes things a little bit better. So my output's a little bit higher than normal. I'm using more. How is our power actually? Yeah, it's starting to creep up on it. But I'm outputting a little bit more than normal. Which pretty much means, yeah. Do this. I'll help a little bit. Oh my god. Lovely. You know what? I will take them all. Do I have a better level factory yet? I do. Processes and graphene. Everything is pointing to where I want to make things. Because if I get a couple of these right, then our belt factories will be a little bit faster. Normally not a problem, of course. For the time being. Look, we've got a few grade 1s that we can use. Let's go make some acid. Oh, that's filling up again. Oh my god, the spaghetti. But for our acid factory, we'll want some of these guys. We're also going to be making graphene soon. We'll start off on acid. Alright, so we can make, every 6 seconds we can make 4. And you're going to want 1 every 3 seconds. So basically, one of these acid factories will supply 2 of these. I think so. Every 3 seconds, it's going to want 1. Every 3 seconds, it's going to produce 2. Yeah. So 2 to 1 ratio. 2 to 1 ratio? Yeah. Every 3 seconds, it's producing 2. Every 3 seconds, it wants 1. Yeah. All right. Cool. So we want plenty of acid. We want all the acid and all the drugs. Right. So for acid, we need stone, oil, and water, I think. Yep. Here's our, well, oil, petroleum. Here's our petrol. We've got a little bit of space here, so we might as well continue to make this our kind of chemical plant. And we can also just do this, and it's nearby the water as well. I'm pretty sure I've got stone a little bit further south. So it makes for a nice little convenient location. I think I've got graphite, sorry, being produced further south too. Alright. Alright. Yeah, so we've got that, and we've also got this producing it. Although this probably doesn't produce much because it relies on hydrogen being produced here. You know what, I should probably cut it off and just say multiply the hydrogen first before you go out this direction. And then just have these as backup tanks. Let's do that. I'm pretty sure everything was going out that direction first anyway. But we're probably going to need red science. Yeah, our backup is not yellow science, it's red science. Right. Fortunately, we've got a whole heap of hydrogen here. Ready to go. Yeah, so we need more petrol usage. I think we can burn some fossil fuels. That can be arranged. Alright, run up some petrol up this way. And then we said 2 to 1. And we're also going to need acid for other stuff. So the other thing that we're going to need acid for is this stuff here. And so that's going to need 8 every 12 seconds. So that's all divisible by 2, so that means that will be 4 every 6 seconds. It's divisible by 4, so that would be 4 every 3 seconds. I think that's our lowest denominator. Yeah, 4 every 3 seconds, right? Not sure if that makes it easier for me to calculate it. So we just go 4, no, hang on, divisible by 2. So divide 8 by 2 and it's 4. Divide by 12 by 2 and it's 6. So 4 every 6 seconds. 4 every 6 seconds. So it's a 1-to-1 correlation with when I want to make titanium or alloy. Also, where's my stone? Stone. Stone? I thought I had stone here. Maybe I don't. We've got stone veins over here, but I'm pretty sure I'm using it for you're making silicon. Do I want you to make silicon? I do need it for stuff, and you are being used, so yeah, we'll keep that going. Keep the party going. Stone. Stone! Over here. Let's go set that up first. Now I don't need to process this stone, all I want is raw stone for my acid. Now these things are going to produce lots. 140 a minute roughly. So that's that per second, about 2. Use level 1 belts here. Run 2 of them up. Our research is progressing, which is nice. Now that we've got hydrogen being coming back in. Just kind of run you up this way, yep, and across. And we'll make you go up. I have to say, one of the best things about this game is the verticality of the belts. Just so much easier than trying to run in, you know, the spaghetti through that you do in Factorio. Run you up like this. we want some proliferators again. Let's do one of these. Grab you. Final thing I wanted was oil, and that's already being proliferated. Cool. Now, so it's 1-to-1 for however many of these, so let's pretend that I want 6. Right? And then it was 1-to-1 for... No, it's 2-to-1 for these, so let's also pretend that we want 6. Oh, let's pretend we want 12 actually. And then that will be neater. So 12 acid. 12 acid is what we're going to go for. Alright. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It has 3 inputs. So 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Now, I'm pretty sure it's going to need a heap of stone. Yeah, so 8 stone every 6 seconds, so it's a little bit over 12 a second. So I will put my best belts on this job and put it as the middle one. Alright. Just do that. If I do that, that neatly combines them. Oops. Now, how much water? For a little bit under 1 second. Got 12 of them. So again, I think we want to upgrade some belts here. Just go straight to our best belt. how much oil? Wait a second. So you working flat out is actually going to need a better belt system in general. That's okay. For the time being, we'll just put in the regular sort. Cool. Now later on with my graphene, I'm going to need to run you up here, but that can do the over-under until it gets up here, I think. So let's not think about that just yet. Now, outputs. Lots. Best belts, definitely. That is a technical term, people, as well. Lots. In case you were wondering. It is how we in the factory business describe our output. Yeah, boss, we've made lots. Alright, now we're going to belt things up. So you're going to go like that. You're going to go like that. And then like that. So that gets you all your inputs. Therefore, you are like that, you are like that, and you are like that. And you're going to be like that, and you're going to be like that. And then when you're making stuff, you're going to be acid. Same with you. So I can now go like this. I can now go like this. Then we're going to grab some power. Power you all up. Yeah, we're acidic. And let's chomp down that oil. Oil must flow. That's good. If the oils are flowing, it means our hydrogen will be also flowing. Probably do this. Just upgrade our wheels here. Start getting as much of this hydrogen output as possible. I'm gonna go right here to what's that doing? Space level research, okay. Excellent, good to see, good to see. Research must continue. I don't think the red's really keeping up too well, is it? No, it's keeping everything operational, it seems. Just. Not being proliferated. Oh, no, it's not. We have a break in the system, folks. Yeah, that's not good. Here we go. Now become proliferate. Yes. Much better. Same over here. should speed up our research somewhat. And we have an insufficient power supply. That does not surprise me given the stuff that I've been doing. More power! We need more power! Everything's just a little bit slower now that I've just ramped up what we're doing. So let's look at our power options. We could keep on plopping down more wind turbines, but I feel like we're getting to the point where we actually want to put in accumulators instead, along with solar panels. Solar panels will put out a lot more base generation. Well, 60 kilowatts more. I mean, we could go with thermal power plants as well. That's 2.16 megawatts, but they consume a heap of stuff. Not too keen on doing that. Although we do have that little patch of graphite up there that we've just been using to fuel ourselves, and we'll be moving on to something greater. Yeah, so we might just make this area into a coal power plant. What do I need to make these things? Unfortunately, I don't have this set up. I said I wasn't going to use it too. Eat my words. What do we want? Well, concrete. Wanted a bit of these. What else do you want? Magnets and cogs. Let's grab the magnets. Cog factory here. Grab these off the line. Make them all. Alright, while those are being built, we'll just set up our area that we're going to drop this into. Hey.
A thermal power station. Such power facilities need to consume chemical energy fuels. If you wanted to generate continuous and stable power, you need to ensure a sufficient fuel supply at all times.
And there we go, thermal power. Now we want to connect that up to the grid, or, yep, it is, cool. And that's helped. That's not a word. That's helped a lot. Oh, hang on. What's happening? What is happening with my screen? I just looked at OBS and it looks like something's gone on. Yeah. Nope, nope. Why is my screen? Yeah, display primary monitor. I'm hoping this doesn't look like a weird boxy shape for you guys. Just gonna open a browser, folks. I'm really sorry if you've been watching this and it's been kind of weird square sort of shape. Create a dashboard. Stream manager. Nope, it looks right there. That's good. Okay, that's a kind of a glitch. If you want to know, it's going to, oh, no. And now OBS is okay. Right. Okay. Well, as long as everything's all good. Strange. Now, we can't also power it all. No! So we're out of power again. Can't supply my coal. Coal power plants with coal. Let's see what happens once this is filled up. Alright, so it's about to take its last things. Now we just got normal outputs. So now yoinking down as far as here. Yeah, I'm a little bit sus about this. We're just gonna fix it now. Right, and the way we're gonna do that is put in another coal miner here. Run it down around like this and eventually make your way there. Then acid factory all looking pretty up here. So now we want to do something with that acid. And the first thing that we're going to do is put in a splitter. Because we are going to want to do two different things with our acid generation. Maybe I'll further up. No, that'll work, we'll be fine. We want it there instead, yeah. Put you there instead. Now, so we made two assumptions. We made the assumption that we're going to want 12 of the graphene productions using acid and energetic graphite, and that we would make that we're going to want at least 6 of the titanium alloy generation. But I have been streaming for a couple hours now. I feel like this might be a good time to break. Go do something else. So before we cut off today, what I might do is, just so we've kind of completed a project, go grab these belts. Run down to our factory down here and just make sure we've upgraded all the belts that we need to upgrade for this one. And I believe that will be, yep, you're done, you're done, you're done. So you don't need upgrading. Did I need to upgrade? I swear there was something. I swear it was these. Yeah, maybe I did do it. Wait, I know that's going to need to be an extra special belt eventually, so let's do that. But otherwise, maybe we're good. Oh, maybe it's our magnet production. We are going to need to upgrade you. Sure. Yeah, okay. So we have made our first green motor factory. We're making 6 a second on these bad boys, which means lots and lots of green motors. Mistake, Gooks. Maybe a mistake. Let's double up on our mistakes though. I'm gonna want to empty that. It's gonna last a while. That's all I can say. Anyway, so plans for next episode. Make our graphene production and make something that's going to start with our titanium alloy production. That's going to then start feeding into making our planetary logistics systems. Our particle containers to make planetary logistics systems. So that'll be our first step up. And then our second step up from there will be to make a few interstellar logistics stations and a few logistic vessels, as well as all the components here. They'll start getting my components in, which will be fantastic. And from there we can start automating, bringing in components into the planet. So bringing in the titanium, bringing in those processes, and setting up another green motors factory on our forge, upgrading our processor factory. That's kind of the general plan here. So that way we're not going to be making runs to pick up titanium and that sort of thing. Yeah, so as you can see, we're out of yellow science now. We just got lucky on where our science paused, I guess. Huh. Yeah, and we're going to need purple sciences next as well. Do more inventory capacity, that could be good. Make me go faster. Like that would be a good one, actually. Can't do another vein. Yeah, so we just ran out then. We'll make our drones a bit better too. Alright, so that is the plan. Graphene is up next. I'm going to park my robot just over here where we're planning to do that, just to give myself a reminder. In fact, let's just put something here, right? Just to give myself a very clear message. This is what we're working on next. Again, my name is Pooks. I hope you enjoyed this stream. If you did, please consider dropping me a follow. It really helps me out, and you know, it gives me an idea of the sort of content that people like. I mean, I'm still going to keep playing this game irrespective of whether or not you like it, but it is nice to see what my people are interested in, and I do try and make more of that. If you are watching later on YouTube, then please drop me a like or a subscribe even if you're feeling particularly fantastic. Otherwise, my name is Pooks. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you next time.